Andy Egan Company was formed by Andy Egan back in the early 1900s. My grandfather bought out Mrs. Egan, and my dad was an only child and took over from my grandfather, and I took over from my dad, and now we've got 3 kids that are involved in the business.
Early on, Andy Egan Company started strictly as a plumbing company, where we became a leader in the industry and on the cutting edge was when my father took over, and he had a vision to expand and to really be the most efficient contractor that you could be. What we do best is working as a team. We have an amazing group of people here that are always challenging themselves and their groups to always stay ahead of the curve and be on top of the technology and different products and things that can make Andy Egan Company move to the next level.
I've been working with Andy Egan for 17 years.
7 years.
13 years now?
Roughly 12 years.
12 and a half years.
13 years.
20 years this summer.
I've been here 16 years.
When I got out of high school, I really wanted to get into the trade. The best area to do that was through Local 174, and so I went down there and applied and got in with the Andy Egan Company.
I decided to go to college at Ferris State, and I have a bachelor's degree from there in HVAC engineering. And then out of school, I was lucky enough to take a job here.
I love welding, always have. Took a class in high school, kind of fell in love with it. Went to Hobart Institute of Welding Technology, got in with Local 174, and here I am.
I don't think people realize how much actually goes into a building, and if they were to poke their head up above the ceiling, they'd probably be amazed at what is actually up there.
What's cool about our trade is every day it's something different. You're never dealing with one specific thing on a constant basis.
You could be insulating a tank one day and the next day you're doing 300 feet of piping. Tower crane outside, I have my pipes rigged up. We fly that over to the north shaft. I'll have the guy on 6 lower it down. I'll be talking with him, line it up, put it in my clamp, and as soon as we can plumb it up, I'll tack it up, break him free, and go to the next one.
Every single day, it's a different job, it's a different task, and it definitely keeps you very interested in your work. And then I get to work with a great group of guys, so that makes it awesome.
Everybody's got their own personality. I spend more time with these guys than pretty much my own family.
They're so helpful. Everybody's willing to give you a hand.
I mean, I was in a situation where I was over my head. They've always been absolutely amazing.
The teamwork of everybody being on the same page would be the biggest characteristics that set Egan above other companies.
It's a great field to be in, and I think it's only going to grow within the next 10 to 15 years.
If you like to work with your hands, this is a job for you.
My advice for guys coming into the trade or maybe looking to get into the trade is come in with a skill that translates to this trade. You will definitely have more opportunities early in your career. You got to be a people person. You got to work at a fast pace. People are paying really good money for us to build things for them, and they're expecting nothing but the best, and we have to give them that to them.
The cool thing about our trade is when you get in, they're going to teach you what you need to know. But the biggest thing I would say is just to have that drive, to want to get up every morning and work hard. This definitely is a great trade. It's a rewarding trade. It's a good way to support your family. When you do drive through Grand Rapids, typically Andy Egan has a part in a lot of these different projects going on. The fact that Andy Egan has been around for 100 years and continues to win a lot of the work in town just shows the reputation that we have as a company. It's the team that the Jasper family has built, and it's a good team.
One of the best teams I think that there is in town, and I just can't think of a better group of people to work with.
The future at Andy Egan Company is the people. We have an incredible group of people that want to implement new ideas, and they come every day with different questions or solutions or things that we should try. That's going to be the future. We are always going to want to stay on the cutting edge. We have the group to do it here, and we want to be at the top of the industry.
Andy Egan is not afraid to change with the times. The new equipment that we get, it definitely makes us faster, makes us more efficient, and it actually makes the product better.
If your grandfather or your dad could see Egan as it exists today, what do you think their reaction would be?
Surprised, humble, proud.